Welcome to Oxford Spelling, an Australian research-based whole school program supporting spelling development and best practice classroom instruction. In this short video, we will walk through an example bringing it together activity, which is the activity concluding each Oxford Spelling unit from Foundation, Unit 15 onwards. The purpose of the Bringing It Together activity is to review the spelling knowledge covered in the unit by examining a focus word. At the end of each lesson plan, you'll find a prompt to complete the Bringing It Together activity. Here, some appropriate words are listed, which you could use as focus words for the task. However, you can also select your own words based on your students' interests or learning needs. To begin the activity, model the task. For this example, Unit 21 of the Year 4 student book, the focus word could be spiteful. This word has many of the patterns that were the focus of this unit, so it gives students a good opportunity to revise what they have just learnt. For the phonology lens, model examining the sounds in the word. For example, this word includes a long I phoneme. For the orthography lens, model examining the letter patterns in the word. For example, the I and E in the word spiteful work together to represent the long I phoneme. Remind students that this is called a split digraph. For the morphology lens, you can then look at the meaningful parts of the word. For example, spiteful is made up of the base word spite and the suffix full, which means full of. Then you can host a discussion with your students about which spelling strategy might be the most effective for spelling this word. After modelling the task, you can then set your students up to complete their own Bringing It Together activity. This activity can be done in small groups or as a whole class, depending on the approach you're taking to teaching the program and the needs of your students. While the students are more familiar with this activity, you might choose to skip or shorten the modelling at the beginning of the Bringing It Together activity and go straight to the independent part of the lesson. Choose an appropriate word for your class or for each of your groups. You can use the suggested words in the lesson plan or other relevant words that reflect your students' interests or learning needs. For example, to explore similar spelling patterns to the example here, 3 small groups could focus on the words mindful, delightfully, and willfully, providing 3 different levels of challenge. Students then work through the activity sheet to analyse the word and review their spelling knowledge. The different levels of challenge in these words would provide a differentiation opportunity. After concluding this final part of the unit, you can invite your students to complete the self-assessment at the back of their student books. This provides a regular way to check in with students' confidence with the spelling knowledge taught in each unit. Further videos are available to support use of Oxford Spelling at your school. See you again soon.